Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome to episode 00, this episode before the series actually starts, where I want to talk to you guys about a new mod pack I put together and what the series is going to be about. So a lot of the new mod packs that we play nowadays, I feel they have taken a lot of flair out of Minecraft for me, okay? I like building big factories. I like to build around the factories, villages, decorations, tie everything together. And I also like, for example, seeing items move through pipes. I try to do things like almost Ruth Goldberg machine-like, right? Take a vanilla Minecrafter, for example, right? They play on their worlds for months, if not years. And they always find projects, and they make something. They make giant mob farms or giant automations, and they keep it going and keep it going. And I thought I'm going to take that approach, but unmodded. Very similar to how I did it in 1.7.10 on my Rails series. That was called Thor's Fun Pack. This is going to be called Thor's Fun Pack 2. Very, I know, imaginative. I did a lot with Rails, and I did big factories. But then back then, I still tried to just get resources and process them, and then I don't need to do anything and just have the ingots, right? Like in the beginning of the series, there's gonna be a lot of manual with the help of my friends, the turtles, mining, and we're gonna focus on fun factories. I'm not focused on just where do I get resources and be done with it. To give you a quick example of what the first factory that we're gonna build is, it's gonna be a food factory. I take 3 of the hardest Pam's Harvestcraft recipes, and when I say hardest, I mean the most involved, with the most raw materials that I need for it. And we're gonna set up farms, and we're gonna set up a different way of harvesting them, and then also, we pipe all the items through pipes where you actually see it. It's gonna be slower paced, and we're gonna put everything together, and we're gonna have 3 different foods, one for breakfast, one for lunch, and one for dinner. And then, after so and so many episodes, when this whole factory feels like it's done, then we move on to a new location out of render distance from the first one. We're going to set up train networks between all the factories. I'm hoping that eventually I will be able to, example, be in factory, 4, and I'm out of food, and I can simply push a button and say, hey, deliver me some food. And then a train will come and bring me 10 breakfasts, 10 lunches, 10 dinners, and whatever factory I'm in. Those kind of things, and then whatever the next factory is. So that's I love making factories and automations, but I also want to take it slower and not worry about, oh my god, I need all these materials, or I need to, like one of the latest packs that I'm playing, and I enjoy them, those sky blocks. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna keep doing them, and I love doing them, but I also want to have a laid back series, and that's what this one is gonna be about. It's also gonna be with a different resource pack. As you guys see in this video that runs in the background, that's pre-recorded. I'm going to play with the Pure BD Craft from Sphax because it's fun. It looks different. I have I think close to 40 patches on it for all the different mods that I can find for 1.12. I'm talking about the resources. So I hope that very little blocks are going to be default, and I enjoy it. It's my favorite resource pack, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Especially because we're going to be spending more time with each machine and each pipe, and because, we're going to have to do a lot of troubleshooting and figuring out how to automate it, so we're going to get used to the look together. After a couple hours I get used to it. I can go back and forth between vanilla and this one now without any problems. Okay, so now let's talk about the mods real quick. I'm just going to overlay them and let you guys read them and just address a few of them. I'm using Open Terrain Generator and Biome Bundles to make the world, and it makes it a whole different experience. It is absolutely amazing. I've explored a very large amount already, and we're going to do a lot of adventuring and exploring together in streams. After the first episode, I have a stream planned because I already have about 10 bookmarks just close by in my area of really cool structures that I have found that we need to explore together. I don't know if they're dangerous inside. I'm talking towers, mansion. I found villages that are not vanilla villages. They look different. I'm not sure what to expect. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. And it also allows for a lot easier building in Railcraft because the terrain usually slopes very slowly up or down. There's huge mountains and cliffs, but you usually don't run a rail cart on top of them, and if we do, then it's fine. But you know, regular Minecraft has a lot of ups and downs, and this one is just more natural. It's great. I cannot believe I haven't used this before. Next, let's talk building mods real quick. You guys see here is a bunch of things just to make it easier for us to build. I'm really looking forward to doing more with little tiles. I did a parrot cage that you might have seen in this pre-recorded footage for a second. I go into that in episode 1. I played around with it to learn the mod. It's amazing. It is the best chisel and bits type style mod that I've ever used. Oh my god. It is great. And also I'm looking forward to Simply Lights because they add some modern lights. I don't always want to just build, you know, castles and forts and stuff. And this allows me to have modern light without torches. Then tech mods. It's going to be mostly in the beginning, we're going to do Buildcraft, Railcraft, and also computer crafted turtles. And then we have the whole shebang of immersive engineering, petroleum, post-tech, and so on. It's going to be fun. I have Industrial 4 going if we ever need it for something. And then I also have, for later on, you know, IC2, Tech Reborn, RF Tools, Thermal Expansion is in there. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but it's, you know, if you need a smelter here or there, it's great to have. And then also we have some really strong solar power for IC2 all the way down to the nuclear reactor. There's lots to do. I'm looking forward to it. Utility mods, you guys see, it's just the typical stuff, but some of them I added pickle tweaks I'm really liking. And also I added like the Whopper, because it's actually tick friendlier than a regular vanilla hopper. So if you just need one inventory, I'm going to use those rather than the vanilla ones. I did a lot of testing with the lag goggles and it's pretty crazy. So just a bunch of random stuff that are going to be useful. Forestry mods, that's what I call it. We're going to do bees and bee breeding down the line as well. And Steve's carts, we're going to use a lot because it's fun. And I also have Pam's Harvest Craft because that's what the first factory is going to be about. And I felt like putting it in. Mixed mods you guys see here. Everything from Tinker's Construct to Construct Armory, Portal Gun. Why not? Let's have some fun with it. And Cyclic, we're going to use a bit as well. And, you know, other regular things that you guys know. Open Blocks, Bibliocraft, and so on. Magic mods, I only want Blood Magic and Botania. Those are the two magic mods I enjoy the most. Thaumcraft and Astro Sorcery are really good, amazing mods, but I don't feel they pay off for it. That takes too much to do them, and I just don't enjoy them that much. So I said I'm not going to put them in. So that's it. I'm going to do a lot with Blood Magic and Botania, obviously, because they have so much use. Their sigils, their rods, their tools, their armors. It's great. It's great to have also like the transposer. It's going to be fun to play with that. I never tried transposing a rail cart. I don't know if it works. Space mods. I did put in Galactic Craft and extra planets instead of advanced rocketry because there's more exploring adventures. So many more planets. You can actually go to them and we can build, I don't know, a cheese factory on the moon. I don't know. We'll see. And then last, the big one, obviously logic pipes and storage mods. I want to have a lot of pipes where things move around in a slower pace. I don't have any other big storage mods like Applied Energistics or Refined Storage. I don't want them. I don't want any of these disks where I just have magical stuff happening inside of them. No. I want to focus on the fun pipes. That's what I'm going to call them. So that is all about the introduction to this series. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I am. I cannot wait. I already played about 10 hours in my world. I didn't do any progression or anything. I just dug and got cows and sheep and all that good stuff. And I show all the details in episode 1. The house itself has not changed from our live stream. So if you guys watched that, I don't know if I mentioned, put a link down in the description of the first live stream when the pack came out. Oh, when I first introduced the pack. We did a little stuff together, and then I had to actually restart the world, but I got back to the exact same spot that we had. So if you watched this, if you did watch the first stream, you know where I left off. So Anyways, now I'm going to record episode 1. So that's probably going to come out tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then. Take care. Stay safe. And bye-bye.